Joseph here from Eightcap. Welcome to today's trade idea. So we're looking at the dollar yen today, and what we are focusing on is not really that well displayed, but we can just see here the line here and the line up here, and it does have a decent pattern, which is a ascending triangle. Now, ascending triangles in uptrends are normally seen as continuation patterns, so we have our uptrend. So we're looking to see basically with price, banging its head against the pattern roof, if we will see maybe another, short-term push lower and then a break, or will we see just a break and with price moving out of the pattern and then forming a new continuation. Now, if we do see a breakout bar, we want to see that close outside above resistance. Then we'd like to see one more new high just to confirm that breakout. So now, we're also something to keep in mind is just above it, we can see plenty of resistance up all the way up to this level here, and I didn't mark it all the way up to that point because it is a tail, or you can call it a shadow, but that is really the meat here. We can see plenty of resistance around that area running across all the way. So I think that will be interesting. If we see a big push out, what happens when we get into this area? Are we going to see buyers form a nice higher move, or will we see selling come back in once again and start to push price lower? Now, the last time we had a big rally up into these areas, it turned into a pretty big decline. I'm not saying that is going to happen again this time, but we do have a nice trend structure in play at the moment, and we do have a continuation pattern presenting. So it will be interesting if it is confirmed. What will we see when price does try and test into that resistance area once again? Now, just looking at some of the indicators, the moving average is supporting everything quite nicely. It's moving up. We do notice the price is getting a little bit junky in this area, so we can see after this consolidation we had a breakout, and then we straight away moved back down and tested the breakout point. We've had a rally up, but for now price cannot really get through that. This area also, it does look a little bit like it's trying to form a consolidation. It's not the best thing to see after a fresh breakout. You do prefer to see something like this where it just has a nice firm run up. So taking that into consideration, then taking a look down at the RSI, we can see some signs of divergence. We can see some lower highs with some higher highs. So there is a possibility there of a bit of divergence, but again, I will tell you, divergence in decent uptrends can be very dangerous. Now, you can have quite a few instances of divergence with the market continuing to push higher and make higher lows and higher highs. But it is a warning. It's something you can keep an eye on, and we can see a second peak right here, which is a lower high against this point here, which is a very slight test to maybe even just a very light high. So that's definitely something that is of interest, just with the way price is sort of presenting itself in this area at the moment. So we will continue to watch and see. Now, if this does fail and we do see price break out, that could also be an indication that we're going to see a new move lower, and it could, would be looking for areas around this low here down to this low here, which lines up with that previous high here. So if we do see a push in, a breakout of this pattern, will look higher for a new leg up, and we're going to see what happens in this resistance area, if what price can do. If we do see a fail and a break lower, we'll see what sellers can also do to the downside. Now, just remember, on Friday we do have the Bank of Japan, and I think a lot of eyes and a lot of expectation will be looking at the statement and if there's going to be any major changes to their bond buying program. So that's it for today's update. Please feel free to let us know your thoughts on the analysis. If you think we've missed anything or any comments you'd like to make, I'd love to hear from you. So we wish you all the best for the rest of your day. Good trading to you, and until next time, bye for now.